Good evening, listeners. Hi, this is Anchal, and today we are welcoming our very eminent guest, Mrs. Aarti Khurana, जो कि एक renowned personality है, tarot reader है, healer हैं और अपनी जुबानी वो खुद बताएंगी with Taza Talks on Spotify. So today we are welcoming Aarti ji. Hello.
Hi, Anchal.
Hello, Aarti ji. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I am good, perfect. So, सबसे पहले मैं चाहती हूँ आप हमारे व्यूअर्स को अपना इंट्रोडक्शन आप अपनी जुबानी देंगी तो वो ज़्यादा अच्छा लगेगा मुझे.
ठीक है, I'm happy to do that. So, I am Aarti Khurana. On Instagram, I am the Mystic Mile. I am a tarot card reader. I also do I practice a healing modality called Access Bars. And now I also do something called light healing frequencies, which basically is that, I can energetically raise the frequency of, say, manifestation in your body, of abundance in your body. So, of course, it's energy work, but yes, these are the three things that I am doing currently.
Wonderful. So, आरती जी, मैं ये चाहती हूँ कि आप बताएं, how did you first become interested in tarot reading?
So, ever since I was a child, I was very intrigued by these sciences. I always wanted to know my future, be it going to an astrologer or be it going to a tarot reader. So, मतलब कोई भी बोलता था कि there is a new tarot reader in town, मैं और my cousin पहुंच जाते थे वहाँ पे because we are the same age and we were always, curious कि हमारी शादी कब होगी, when will this happen, when will that happen. But then someone actually guided me and told me that I am actually very intuitive myself, and that if I actually took up this as work, as full-time work, I would be very successful at it. So at that time, I did not take it so seriously because I was already in the corporate world. I had a career going for myself. But you reach a point in time where you say, but I don't want to do something that I have to do. I want to do something that I want to do. And today, my work is also my passion. It's something that I love, and I always wanted to be in a job or a work where I'm helping people. So eventually in 2017, I was anyways doing this for a long time, but I full-time shut shop and I started doing it as my career.
Okay. Nice. So, मतलब ये आपका childhood passion ही रहा है.
Absolutely. I think मुझे शायद interest इसलिए था because maybe I was an intuitive child. कभी-कभी I used to tell things to my parents or to my family and those things used to happen. So I feel like I was probably always gifted as a child, but I don't think I realized it till much later in life.
Okay. So, क्या आप describe कर सकती हैं आपकी journey को जब आप जब आपने स्टार्टअप किया और आज आप एक रिनाउंड टैरो रीडर हैं, तो वो जर्नी को मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप हमारे लिसनर्स को बताइए कि वो जर्नी कैसे रही.
I'm not going to lie. The journey was definitely difficult. If people are not honest about their struggles, then I think that you have to be real. For people to get you, and I will definitely say that initially there were a lot of doubts, because you're leaving your full-time profession, where you're getting a salary at the end of every month to start something on your own. And okay, you are good, but there are a lot of people who are good out there. So how are you going to stand out from the other people that are there? So there was a lot of doubt. There was a lot of confusion in my mind, but I was very clear that if I have left my corporate job and if I'm doing this full time, I have to be a success. And I'm also a very spiritual person. I practice Buddhism and I do chanting. So every day I used to sit and make ghanta chant karti ki, I want to be the best at what I'm doing. Whatever it is, I really want to focus my energies there. So I would say that, I am very blessed. I have a very good support system of friends and family who initially helped me to put the word out, right? But after that, it is your credibility that works. So koi bhi kuch bhi bol dega. Okay, for example, if I have a friend who is, say, a celebrity and she puts up, something on Instagram for me, suppose. But at the end of the day, people will only keep coming to you if they think that your work is good. And people will only keep referring you if your work is good. So I'll just say that I am very blessed that I had a very strong support system to kick me off in this journey. But it was my hard work, it was my perseverance, and I was very clear that I am good at this and I will make a success of it. And yes, now when I look back at my journey for the last 7 years, I feel like I've accomplished a lot. I feel very honored to say this, and in a very modest way, that today I can say I have clients in largely a lot of countries in the world. I never thought I would get here when I started off, but I'm grateful and I'm thankful to all the clients who had faith in me.
जी, तो क्या आप एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हो कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली टैरो कार्ड रीडिंग क्या है? मतलब
So
पीपल वांटेड टू नो कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली ये टैरो कार्ड से कैसे हम जान जाते हैं कि जान सकते हैं कि क्या फ्यूचर है, क्या चीज़ें आएंगी, कैसे, आप वो बताइए थोड़ा सा.
Of course. So tarot, the deck of tarot cards, actually that started in the 15th century somewhere in Europe.
Okay.
And wahan pe they used to use these cards as playing cards until they realized eventually in time that actually these cards, because see, every card has a picture on it, right? And that picture depicts certain things, right? It could be depicting a good time in your life. It could be depicting, for example, bad health. It could be depicting a lot of abundance. So every card has a meaning. So what happens is, like, I become the medium between the client and between the tarot cards. So I'm able to tell them that, okay, so for example, every tarot reader has a different way of doing their readings, and it's unique to each person. So for example, the person I learned from, उसने मेरे को properly सिखाया था कि ऐसे spreads करने होते हैं, you have to do it in a certain way, you put the cards out in a certain way, but see, at the end of the day, it's what you resonate with. And I eventually started just intuitively picking up cards, and I would pick up like 6 cards, and I'm like, okay, these 6 cards are telling me a story of this person's life. So that's how I started, so because every card has a picture, and that picture means something. For example, there's a card called the World, right? That is a very happy card in the pack. मतलब इसका मतलब हो सकता है travel, इसका मतलब हो सकता है like great things are coming in your life. तो ऐसे अलग अलग पत्ते हैं, right? So if somebody is asking me a question about their life and I pull out cards, I'm able to connect what the cards are saying with that person's life.
Okay. तो जब ये it depends upon the questions, जैसे आपके पास मल्टी टाइप्स, मतलब ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ क्वेश्चंस भी आते होंगे, जैसे कोई मतलब हमेशा टेंशन भरे क्वेश्चंस ही आते हैं obviously.
I mean, a lot of them are, I think if somebody is seeking a tarot card reader, somewhere they are unhappy at some level in their life, right? Or they are worried कि ये होगा कि नहीं होगा, So, yeah, a lot of people do reach out to me who are probably struggling with something in their life.
Okay. But जहाँ तक मैंने सुना है टैरो रीडिंग के बारे में, तो काफी लोग मनी से रिलेटेड बहुत क्वेश्चंस पूछते हैं.
Money, health, and relationships.
Okay.
These are the top 3, I would say, that are what people ask about.
Okay. तो जब किसी का ड्यूरेशन होता है, जैसे 1 hour की रीडिंग होती है, तो आप की क्या प्रिपरेशंस रहती हैं पहले? कि आपको सबसे पहले क्या प्रिपेयर करना रहता है कि अब मेरा क्लाइंट ही और शी इज़ कमिंग ऑनलाइन, सो आप ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन दोनों ही करती हैं, राइट?
Yes, I do both, online and offline.
क्या प्रिपरेशंस आपकी रहती हैं कि सामने वाले को सब कुछ मतलब रेडी मिले?
So again, I can talk for myself. सबकी अलग होती है the way they do it. For me, I do a lot of chanting before my readings, because मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि it aligns me and it opens up my third eye. तो मैं मतलब काफी chanting करती हूँ before my reading. Secondly, of course, you have to energize the pack of cards. तो वैसे, for example, suppose अब मैंने किसी और की reading की है, फिर I have another client, right? तो उनके energies होते हैं cards में. So I separate the cards out. फिर मैं उसको like धूप से या sage से cleanse करती हूँ पत्तों को. Then I meditate over the cards. If somebody has sent me their picture or their name, right? So I meditate over the cards with that person's energy in mind. So these are the things that I do, and of course I light my candle because I always light a candle when I do my tarot readings. So yeah, this is what I do before my reading.
जी, जब ऐसे clients जैसे आपके पास आते हैं, जैसे आपने बताया कि आप cards को cleanse करती हैं सब, तो इससे energy level पे भी फर्क पड़ता है आपकी?
Of course. तो मैं भी
something like that ऐसा होता है?
So I actually Aanchal take a sea salt bath every day because बहुत सारे energies. See, you absorb a lot of people's energies. मैं healing भी करती हूँ, tarot भी करती हूँ, और वैसे भी life में लोग मुझे बहुत share करते हैं अपनी problems, तो मैं काफी energies absorb करती हूँ. So I take वो जो जाड़ा नमक होता है, मैं उसका रोज बात लेती हूँ, रोज. So that definitely makes me feel a lot lighter. फिर I light sandalwood agarbatti in my room every day. That is also very good to cleanse energies. तो मैं वो भी करती हूँ. Plus, there are some statements that you can say, basically about cutting cords with people. So if you have, for example, done a reading with someone, you say, okay, I want to cut cords with this person, whatever energies we have exchanged, now I'm cutting those cords, cut. Like, तो मैं वो भी करती हूँ. So when I don't do it, I can feel the effects on my body. But I try to be regular about doing these things.
Okay, fine. So how do you interpret the symbolism of the tarot cards?
The symbolism of the tarot cards, see, in the sense that every picture on the tarot deck, there is an image and it has a meaning. And that is something you learn when you learn tarot. So मैंने tarot सीखा है. I did a whole class. This was back in 2007 or something. So I know what the cards mean because I have studied. I've done a class. So इसलिए मुझे पता है कि ये card का ये मतलब है. See, there are a lot of people who are interested in tarot who go online and then they think, okay, we know what this card means because हमने पढ़ा है online. But what I've realized over time, it's not just what you see, what the card is. It is your intuition also that goes into it. It's not just कि ये कार्ड का ये मतलब है तो ये है, Okay.
तो जैसे आप टैरो रीडिंग भी करती हैं, आप हीलर भी हैं, तो जिस तरह से आप रीडिंग्स लेती हैं, तो इसमें आप कोर्सेज भी करती हैं. if someone wanted to learn कि अगर मुझे सीखना है, तो आप कोर्सेज भी देती हैं, क्लासेस भी देती हैं?
मैं टैरो टीच करती हूँ. That is something that I do. The healing modality that I have learned, जो है access bars. For that to teach, you have to be a facilitator. उसका अलग मतलब you have to do multiple classes to be able to be called a facilitator. Okay. I am only a practitioner, which means I can do it for clients and I can charge them whatever. मगर I can't teach. I don't have the मतलब certification नहीं है मुझे to teach. So मैं healing teach नहीं करती हूँ, but tarot, yes, I do teach. And the other new modality that I have learned, light healing frequency, वो भी मैं सिखा नहीं सकती हूँ, but I practice it on people.
Okay, fine. So ma'am, कुछ significance के साथ कुछ special cards होते हैं, जिससे कभी-कभी होता है कि क्लाइंट बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान होता है कि मतलब डू और डाई वाली सिचुएशंस होती हैं, तो फिर आपके पास ऐसे क्लाइंट्स आते हैं कि बस आप बताइए कि होगा नहीं होगा या क्या, या फिर अगर नहीं होता है तो आप रेमेडीज भी प्रोवाइड करती हैं या कैसे आप उनको बताती हैं?
So आंचल, मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ लोगों को जो आते हैं मेरे पास for readings, I always tell them that this is a guidance. I'm a very positive person myself, and I believe in and energies can change. That is the reality. अब जो है 6 months में that energy can change. तो मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ लोगों को that nothing is written in stone. you know. So suppose somebody comes to me and says, oh my god, how is my work going to be for the next 6 months, and suppose I see cards that are not good, right? So I tell the person, okay, I'm not seeing things be great for you in terms of your work, but you can always change that. I give them affirmations that they can say. I tell them to follow certain meditations on YouTube. I give them certain, like, जो मैंने healing की है access. I tell them to say certain statements, and those statements actually have energy, that they hold a lot of power. So I always tell them that, see, this is what I'm seeing if you don't do anything about it. But we can always change that situation. Which is why I think that's a reason my clients, I think, are very happy with me, because I don't scare them and I don't say negative things, because I believe that we can change our situation. So, yes.
I think this is the biggest and the bestest part of yours, कि आप नेगेटिव को पॉजिटिव वे में कैसे बताती हैं कि सामने वाला एक होता है ना, सैड नहीं हो जाए, वो और पॉजिटिव हो जाए अपनी चीज़ों को चेंज करने के लिए. So that is the bestest part of your. ये मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा.
हाँ, मतलब I mean, I genuinely believe कि मतलब क्यों, like जब मैं भी जाती थी when I was younger, astrologers के पास, and they would say things like ये तो नहीं होगा तुम्हारे लिए, ये तो, and I used to get very hurt, and I used to come back and I used to tell my mom, why did you take me to that astrologer? But I never wanted to be that person. Because people leave feeling scarred. They feel leaving scared. You should be giving hope to people. Because the reality is that we can change anything we want to. It's all in our mind and in our efforts.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Because nowadays, so people are minting money just to एक scary feeling दे के, मतलब unnecessarily जो tarot readers नहीं है वो भी बन रहे हैं.
Yeah,
that's
true.
तो वो बहुत सही मायने में आपने बताया कि किसी को स्केयर देके या वो करके आप अपने आप को बेस्ट नहीं बता सकते. बट येस, आपका दैट इज़ द पॉजिटिव पार्ट कि आप किसी की नेगेटिविटी को भी पॉजिटिव बता के उसको एटलीस्ट एक होप दे रहे हो कि एवरीथिंग विल बी ऑलराइट.
Yes, and I also believe it. I believe that you can change whatever you want to change. तो मैं क्यों डराऊं किसको? And why should I scare someone just because I want to make money off them so they keep coming back to me? I mean, I don't believe in doing that.
Oh. So how do you handle conflicting interpretations of reading?
So, there are not lot of times, but it's happened that there are some times when, suppose I'm doing a reading and, my intuition will tell me something else, but the cards are saying something else. It happens very rarely. Generally, I'm very much in sync with my intuition and the cards, but I always go with my intuition. Because I feel like my third eye is very, very open. And my gut and my intuition is never wrong. There are sometimes I have friends or I have family that will reach out to me and I don't have a tarot deck in front of me. And they'll just say, Aarti, what is your intuition about this? Just whatever's coming to you first. तो पहले मैं बोलती थी, अरे मेरे पास cards नहीं है, मैं कैसे करती हूँ? But then eventually you realize that you have a third eye, you have an inner voice, and I realized that that power in me is very strong. So, and when I started saying these things naturally, that would come to me, and then they would come true. So some of my friends tell me, Aarti, it's okay, we'll go with your intuition. We don't have time to get a reading done. So, I always go with my intuition.
Awesome. So, Aarti ma'am, can you share a memorable experience where a tarot reading had a profound impact on a client?
So I'll tell you something. So I was working in the corporate world. I never thought I would take up tarot as a full-time profession. My friends or family ke liye karti thi. So there was somebody close to me, she was in a relationship with this guy, and wo circles mein ja raha tha. And every time I would do a reading for her, I would always tell her that I don't see you marrying this person. And even if you marry him, this will end up in a divorce. And she was like, no, but ये तो हो ही रहा है ये वो. मतलब वो जब वहाँ तक पहुँच गया था, that literally like their wedding cards were printed and मतलब 3 दिन में शादी थी. And she called off the wedding. And I had told myself, if she gets married to him, I was joking about it, but I was like, I should stop doing tarot, because how was I so sure that she's not going to marry this guy? you
Oh,
know, and of course, I'm glad she didn't. He was not the right guy for her. But 2 days before the wedding, she called me up and she said, "Aarti, I've called off the wedding." And so to me, that is the boost. That was what gave me the boost to say, okay, I should work in this direction because I'm clearly good at what I do. So maybe I should have a little more faith in myself.
wow,
Yeah.
nice. So, how has your own life been influenced by tarot reading?
So I think I've always, like I told you earlier, like I used to go to a lot of readers, and I think it has always worked as guidance in my life. I never took anything anybody said, that मतलब ये तो होगा ही होगा, because I know how tarot works, and tarot, the energies do change. But it definitely gave me a lot of guidance in my life, because sometimes, we all go through phases in our life where we are a bit lost, and we need someone to tell us ki, okay, this is good for you or this is not good for you. So I feel that tarot and going to tarot readers when I was younger and definitely influenced a lot of my decisions, but they were all good decisions that I made. So I don't look back and think that, they were not good.
So, अगर कोई भी, जैसे मैंने पहले आपसे पूछा कि if someone wanted to learn कि टारो रीडिंग मुझे सीखना है, तो सबसे पहले आपके पास कोई भी आता है या आती है, तो आप क्या एडवाइस देंगी उनको सबसे पहले? बिकॉज इसमें बहुत एनर्जीज भी होती हैं, एंड आई थिंक ये सबके बस की बात नहीं है. तो आप सबसे पहले क्या एडवाइस देती हैं, या आपके कुछ क्वेश्चंस रहते हैं उनसे कि मैं सिखाने से पहले ये देखूं कि ऑब्वियसली एलिजिबल हो भी या नहीं?
See, I think that, anybody who comes to me that wants to learn tarot, like, I don't think I am in the place to, think that somebody is eligible or not. Some lot of people learn it because they want to learn it for fun. Some people learn it because they want to make a career out of it. But I definitely tell them one thing, that, you must have some sort of a ritual in your life where you ground yourself, because, to kind of center yourself, because it's very important. So be it a meditation. See, for me, it's chanting. Maybe for somebody else, it could be a meditation. But that is something important for the person to do. And another thing I tell them is that you have to learn how to protect your energies. Which I tell them all these, small little things that I do, like the sandalwood agarbatti, the sea salt bath, the saying these commands about cutting cords. Because what happens is when you do tarot, and the teacher that I had learned from, of course, had told me all this, but didn't take it seriously. But I started feeling the effects on my body. You feel very tired, you feel drained. If you don't properly energetically protect yourself, you can feel all that. So I'm very clear about telling them that these are things you need to do, because as a reader, you will take on people's energies. And that's just how it works, it happens. So these are the few things that I would tell my clients.
Okay. So, are there any common misconceptions about tarot that you would like to address?
I think definitely one misconception is, a lot of times people come to me and they want to know कि मतलब 5 साल में क्या होगा मेरे life में. So, I tell them that, tarot is an energy-based reading. It's not based on calculations like astrology. So we cannot see so far off in tarot. That is definitely one misconception. And also there are some people who think that people who do tarot are like witches. Like they're like, like they have some sort of, that kind of energy, which again is not right. And these are the two things that I have seen very strongly in terms of whatever people have shared with me.
Okay. So, आरती मैम, जैसे टैरो डेक जो भी आप रीडिंग्स करती हैं, आपके पास कोई आता है, एक फुल ऑन आपके पास एक पूरी रीडिंग्स लेनी है, उसको अपना रिलेशनशिप, अपना मनी, अपना एवरीथिंग, करियर, तो वो कितने टाइम के बाद दोबारा वो रीडिंग ले सकते हैं? कब तक ये चेंजेस आते हैं?
So, I generally tell people wait for 6 months to do another reading, because readings Yeah, because energies change. But a lot of times what happens is that you see when people come to you, right, as a reader, and over time you develop a bond with the client, right? Because I have a very personal equation with most of my clients, so a lot of times what happens is that they will reach out to you more often, because sometimes they don't know what to do with certain situations in their life. So for example, somebody may have come to me for work, health, relationship, right? But maybe in 1 month they have to decide on whether they should take up a particular job. So they might reach out to me and say, is this job going to be good for me? Should I take this up? So sometimes these things come up which are not planned. But in general, if somebody has to do a reading, I would say that, yeah, once in 6 months is good. I mean, at least, once in 3 months. I don't think that there's a necessity to come more than that.
Okay, you mean to say इतना जल्दी change नहीं होता
है? हाँ, change नहीं होता है इतने जल्दी. It's just that some things may come up in your life which may require guidance. That's a different thing.
Okay. So, आरती मैम, मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप अपने यहाँ पर सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स हमारे लिसनर्स के साथ शेयर कर दें, क्योंकि ये हमारा पहला एपिसोड है, तो हम और बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स के साथ नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में फिर से आएंगे. टिल द टाइम आप अपना सोशल मीडिया हैंडल यहाँ पे शेयर कर दें, सो दैट पीपल कैन अप्रोच यू डायरेक्टली एंड उनको पता चले कि कहाँ कैसे आरती मैम से कांटेक्ट किया जा सकता है through Taza Talks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Aanchal. My Instagram handle is at The Mystic Mile, which is the THE Mystic MYSTIC Mile MILE.
Perfect. So इस पहले एपिसोड में हमें बहुत कुछ पता चला आरती मैम, एंड थैंक यू सो मच. आप हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे आए, एंड नेक्स्ट एपिसोड के साथ हम फिर से आएंगे और बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स लेके आएंगे, क्योंकि अभी आपसे बहुत सारी बातें करनी है. एक ही टॉपिक में तो होगा नहीं कि हमारे लिसनर्स को, व्यूअर्स को आपके बारे में पूरा पता चले. सो थैंक यू सो वेरी मच, आप हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे आई हैं. थैंक यू सो मच व्यूअर्स, लिसनर्स. आपने देखा, ज़रूर इनका एपिसोड लाइक कीजिएगा, शेयर कीजिएगा, कमेंट्स कीजिएगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच.